Arrival is a unique science fiction film because it underlyingly focuses on the humanity of Earth and the values we uphold, rather than a dystopian technological future or destructive alien invasion. Arrival uses aliens as an omniscient being to essentially observe how humans react to otherness and the unknown. They want to offer the gift of their language, but it depends on whether humans succeed in collaborating to understand that this is their true intent. Arrival tackles the philosophy of communicating with an alien being, or heptapod as they are called, where there is no level of understanding toward each other. Visually, it conveys the existential question of purpose that is often seen in other science fiction films. Two entities trying to understand each other on the forefront, but figuratively, it is about understanding ourselves and reflecting on why we are. The mirroring reflection of the known and the unknown alludes to how the sense of identity actually draws on the fear of the known instead of the fear of the unknown.
Sorry, honey.
Arrival challenges our sense of fear by using the imposed monster as a reflection of humanity, which is argued in Edward Chamberlain's Rethinking the Monstrous. His argument composes the intuitive thought of how we react when something that is dissociated from reference and sense, to which I will expand on with my own argument as being an immediate spawn of fear and anxiety. We see through the disclarity of the heptapods that we cannot make sense of what they are, and even attempting to understand why they are is made extremely difficult. Chamberlain argues how otherness, through arrival, allows us an opportunity to approach the unfamiliar with a positive mindset. However, I think what it is actually doing is representing how our lack of reference for the heptapods mirrors the lack of reference for ourselves, thus revealing how we really fear ourselves. Louise and Ian, the main protagonists, learn how to understand part of the heptapods, but still question what they are and why. The levels of stress, anxiety, apprehension, defense, and shock seem to rise the more aligned we become with the heptapods. The more we attempt to understand the unknown, the more we become a part of it. Given the situation of interacting with the unknown, naturally there is an immediate sense of isolation and question. Human beings tend to become afraid of people, situations, and things that are less known, meaning we vilify those who aren't easily identifiable. Humanity itself is what the heptapods are to the audience. We are our own strangers, and the fear of otherness can be instilled through our own interactions with each other. Arrival visually and contextually shows how the aliens are united through their language, whereas humanity is entirely divided, culturally, communicatively, socially, and physically. Our society is so complex and messy, which is why it's so hard and almost impossible to understand what humanity is. The big question, why are we here, is the main theme of the film and a realistic theme in life. Society has collectively constructed the idea of normality, but it is constituted by earthly values. Unfortunately, those who express themselves against those standards are labeled as monstrous or weird, which is what Chamberlain argued we'd work on. But that isn't the main issue here. The film itself even asks the question through Louise's dialogue.
Ian.
Yeah.
If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
It is a scary thought in thinking how humanity will play out if given the power of omniscience. Will we thrive? Will we transcend? Or will we end? Will we be explorative or exploitative? Arrival conveys how we must face the fear of unknowing by looking deep within ourselves in order to embrace what we already know. And if we can't do that, then we are the real monsters.